Well, it's Workers' Day tomorrow. The last year, quite possibly one of the most difficult for the country's workforce. Lockdown resulted in many people losing their jobs and many more facing wage cuts. Our reporters Aviwe Mtila, Nobisutu Hejane in Cape Town and Litiwe Mdluli in Durban have been speaking to ordinary workers around South Africa, and they join me now. Hello to all of you. Aviwe, I'm going to start with you in Johannesburg. You've actually spoken to mine workers in Carletonville. They're suggesting that there's not a lot to celebrate on May Day. Why is that?
Yes, they're certainly asking what's there to celebrate when they, the miners that have been responsible for digging out the gold that led to the success of Johannesburg, are being neglected. You'd understand that we spoke to a lot of them in the city of Johannesburg. It's the city of gold, I beg your pardon, Johannesburg, which houses the deepest gold mines in the world. In fact, it houses a lot of the headquarters of the mining industry as well as the diamond industry in Johannesburg. But the workers that dig that gold are saying that there's not much to celebrate, Sally. They talk about ongoing wage disputes, in fact, where they can't reach an agreement in terms of what's supposed to be the basic living wage in the industry. They talk about the debts that occur time and again in the mining industry, the safety issues, the working conditions. In fact, it's a conversation that I had with a number of them in Carletonville. Let's listen to what they had to say.
Esinayo inombutho wayo ifuna bonke abasebenzi bajoyine umbutho wayo, so abasebenzi mabethuza umbutho abawuthandayo yasigxotha since nge-19 zikaMarch until today. Sakhutshwa emsebenzini ngendaba yokuthi sasifuna ukujoyina umbutho wemanagement, and the reason enza ukuthi umbutho wemanagement singawujoyini usebenzela imanagement, awusebenzi imfuno zabasebenzi. Imali esiyiholayo incinci, umuntu usebenza ngumtshini operator, wheel driver uhole 5,000. Asinama beneficiary, asina provident fund, asina pension fund, asitsalelwa tax, asina UIF.
As the women in mining, we have got some challenges that we have. We are here in numbers, but the problem is that when the retrenchment comes, they started with the women. They started with the women to retrench them. That's the problem that we are facing. And also under the construction that are working on the mines, they are not treated equally. As the agreement that was signed and also agreed on, when we are working on the mine for a certain time, they're supposed to take you and employ as the mine workers, but those things they are not working at them.
A big issue for workers across South Africa is that of the minimum wage. You've spoken to a number of unions. What are they telling you?
Sally, they may not be in agreement with the exact amount of how much they want it to be, but they all agree that it's too little. In fact, you remember that the workers are the ones that go down risking their lives on a daily basis. Some of them don't even come out, as the situation was in the Lily mines, yet some of them get paid a mere 5,000 rand. Speaking to NUM in Carletonville, they suggested that their basic minimum wage should be at least 9,000 or 10,000 rand, but you know the AMCU call that has been there time and again, not budging at 12,500 rand, that every miner should work. There are also labor issues, employer versus employee issues, where the workers are claiming that some of these mines are now roping in unions that will be in their favor and forcing the workers on the ground to join these unions. Hence, there's some conflict in the front line in some of the Carletonville mines, but what they all agree in, Sally, is that the minimum wage at this stage is far too little for them.
All right, thank you, Aviwe.